Hey guys, welcome back to more Skyrim. Today I have just a handful of small mods that I know you guys will most likely probably should enjoy, because even though they are small, they're all amazing. Some are a little more useful than others, but still all useful in some way. So if you find a mod that you like, hit that like button down below, and don't forget to endorse mod authors. And without further ado, let's dive right in. First up, a replacer for the magical lighting sources around Skyrim. This mod is simply called Light Magic VFX Edit. And by light magic, I mean those little light orbs, or wisps if you prefer to call them, that are all around the College of Winterhold, especially if you have obscure College of Winterhold. At least that's the first ones that come to mind. Of course, the spells are overhauled as well, including the magic effect that you see in the magic menu. This mod also adds more particle effects to the spells themselves, giving them a more magical effect, rather than just being a new lighting source that no one really cares to use, concerning torches exist. And of course, as you're seeing, the color gradient and the meshes were also remade just to fit the new particle effects added to this mod. Also, side note, these are just meshes, so it should not work for you, so it should work. But up next we have another mod that's pretty simple actually. This mod changes those boring farms up around Skyrim, and no, it doesn't break nav mesh. This mod is called Real Wheat Fields, giving wheat new textures that are in 2D first off, and performance friendly because of that. But also, as you can tell, places a lot more wheat down to give the effect of a real wheat field, hence the name. This mod comes with multiple files to fit your setup perfectly. Like if you use Ryan's farm like me in this video, there's an optional file to download, but it kind of completely overwrites the main file, so pick one or the other. There's really no reason to have both. But there is also one for the great town of Rorikstead and Iverstead. But honestly, even though I do like the wheat added by this mod for its performance enhancement, I'm more into the 3D side, so if you want to do like me, I advise grabbing 3D trees and plants and just deleting all the trees and the plants out of it besides the wheat, or keep whichever ones you want to keep. Just make sure you have the wheat so that you can get your wheat looking like this. I've said wheat so many times that it's starting to sound weird to me. Do you ever get that feeling? But up next, a new essential mod in my opinion that is kind of hard to showcase, but this mod is called Death Drop Overhaul. It's hard to showcase, but it's easy to explain. This mod makes it so that when enemies drop their weapons, it will be based on if they had their weapon equipped and how they died. So if they died in the middle of swinging their weapon, it may get flung off of Mount Everest because of the force they were using. And because it currently got flung, it is technically a dropped weapon now, so you will be able to pick the weapon up as if it is a static item that dropped anywhere, rather than having to open up the NPC's inventory to pick up their weapon or their shield. I never really had the issue like shown on the mod page where sometimes the equipment will hang in the air before falling. Enemies always just fall straight down, same with their equipment. And the great part is that this mod cleans itself up after a while. The items just get cleaned up. Up next, a new take on a Dawnbreaker. This mod is called Voice of Dawn, giving the Dawnbreaker a Meridia's beacon effect. As you wield the weapon doing certain actions, she will speak to you in 30-second cooldown intervals, just so you aren't spammed. And because this is an audio mod, I kind of have to let you listen.
Purged. Purged.
Ignore my skeletons.
Her light claims you. The light demands action. The light grows impatient. The light demands action. You dare sheathe me? Wield me and burn them. You store me like common steel? You store me like common steel? You insolent worm! You insolent worm! Walk in the light. Meridia's champion does not hide. These walls will tremble before our radiance. Mud, iron, and greed. A trifecta of misery.
Honestly, I feel like this should have been part of the vanilla weapon when Skyrim first came out, so I'm glad to see someone finally implemented it. It's very immersive in my opinion. But I guess immersion is pretty subjective. This next mod also by Kittytail, but it's so simple I figured I'd showcase it. This mod is called Simple Judgement Cut, a smaller version of another mod that pretty much does what Devil May Cry does. It adds a power to your inventory as soon as you join the game, and once you activate it, it's like a power instead of a spell. You just pretty much just send out a slash that you didn't see your character do. It's a pretty simple mod and really serves no purpose other than fun, but honestly that's why we mod Skyrim, so I see no reason not to showcase this. Now we have a new creature mob with the name Chakra's Creatures Swamp Skeleton, meaning that this will become a series soon. These are a new level list based enemy that will start spawning when your character reaches level 15 or more. And I'll be the first to admit I'm not really sure if these spawn in Overhaul swamp area, but I figured they'd look cool if they did spawn there. They have basic attack animations, there's nothing really special with them, and they only come in one variant, so don't expect the massive creature overhaul mod. But even then, they definitely fit, especially if your Skyrim was feeling a little bit empty if you were getting attacked by wolves 24/7 when walking down the road. Now you have to worry about these, but only after you hit level 15. And that was pretty much it for today, guys. Let me know what you thought about this video. I know some pretty small and simple mods, nothing really game changing, but I'm pretty sure most of you probably already have these mods. So without further ado, hope you all have a great rest of your day or weekend. Peace and love, guys.